Welcome to the Carnival. Someone said this: Waptek's right about glyphosate, and until he posts links to the studies he has seen, he is wrong about Carnivora, probably. There are plenty of public studies on glyphosate, and as of yet, I have not been able to find any on Carnivora. Carnivora is a trade name; it's trademarked. If you make a publicly available peer-reviewed study about Listerine, you can be sued, right? Yeah. Carnivora isn't just what you're testing. But here we go. Couldn't find anything good or bad mentioned. I did. Someone please post a link. Scientific only, no testimonials. All right. I'm going to read some stuff. But the idea of it being mutagenic, the only one I could find that literally, I just did keywords. I'm not checking whether it's able to mutate or alter DNA. I'm just using that one keyword, mutagenic. Plumbagin, which is the compound that is supposed to be what's in Carnivora, is Venus flytrap extract. There's a bunch of things in there. It's not just one thing. It's found to be mutagenic to E. coli. Yeah. That's about it. There are others, but I looked for that one word, mutagenic. That's the only thing that's really cited. Well, not really, but that's the only one prominently cited. Who says it's useful? Colon cancer cells by plumbagin. Again, not Carnivora. It depends on the COX number 2 element or material or process in the body to cause apoptosis. That's one positive study about the main ingredient. When combined with castration, plumbagin shows low toxicity and decreases androgen levels in vitro. In vitro means outside of the body, which means it's not really being tested in what you just castrated. At 1 milligram per kilogram in sesame oil, and it caused a 50% tumor regression as long as you castrated them, and the tumor was in prostate cancer. Since prostate cancer in mice, by the way, is prominent because mice have very large testicles, I think it wasn't the main cause, but that's a positive result. Just get out the scissors. Okay, next. Carnivora, trademark. We must use that. I'm reviewing your review. Has immune modulating effects. That's vague as hell. Can influence the course of a particular infection called FHV-1 in cats. Sample size, 16 of them. Disclosure statement. This was sponsored by the group of people making it. The only people who do studies on it because of the trademark requirements are them, mostly. People then use the substitute for plumbagin or Venus flytrap extract or whatever because you can. Alright? Okay. If something's got a trademark to it, just like Big Pharma, this is no different than Big Pharma. Except Big Pharma has to pass FDA rules to prove it's not damaging and it does something useful. You don't have to prove anything useful is done with Carnivora. I'm pronouncing it a specific way, by the way. Yes, they specify how you can pronounce it, or it's not talking about them. But anyway, the idea that it cures cancer or does any other damn thing is belied by the fact that the website says itself it doesn't treat or cure or diagnose anything. Because they have to have that up there. Otherwise, the FDA would then be legally permitted to evaluate it for safety and effectiveness. That's all they evaluate for. Is it safe? They can't check on it. It could be rat poison. Legally speaking, they can't do anything. You can literally buy a rat poison for medical treatment. It's an anti-clotting compound, sometimes called Draculin. It's used to cause hemorrhaging in rats and mice, but it's also used as a blood thinner if you have a heart problem. It's also used to save your life by destroying the clotting to keep you from dying from a stroke or heart attack. One person's poison is another man's cure. But whether it's effective in anything isn't being evaluated. As long as they keep their mouth shut about anything other than it being, just saying don't use it, basically, this is like people who tell you that you can cure cancer by changing your pH levels, but they immediately put a disclaimer up. It's not just lawyers demanding it. It's because if they make a claim, they have to back it up. They don't have to prove their point. The Carnivora, even their own statement says that it might modulate the effects and can influence something. It doesn't say whether it makes you better or not. It just says it might affect things. Vague much? It's not a medical treatment until they make a claim that it is and then prove it. Same thing with chemotherapy, or other cancer treatments. And in general, medical science can cure cancer about 80% of the time and keep you alive for more than 5 years to 10 years. These things don't do a damn thing. I don't care if you take them and you feel better or whatever, it's not relevant. Big placebo is much more valuable than big... Oh, did you know that the placebo industry, aka supplements and patent medicines, makes more money than Big Pharma ever could? Because there's no damn regulation on it. Yeah. Thanks for watching. Have a good day. Good luck.